Ah. Ouch. Ah.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to dish up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona
Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's managed to get free. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And the finish! Fernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni. Belletti. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can clear their lines. Out again for a throw-in.
Oh. Oh.
Cross to the back post. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Belletti. But anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found the way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in, and maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That's a good run down the left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's DiMarco. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Caicedo. Good ball, good take. Great, Vinicius Junior!
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely weighted ball. This is Batistuta. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward, stood up well to him there. Chance here to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich makes the interception. João Neves.
There will be 5.
This is Batistuta. João Neves. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waiting to play on. Fernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. And that is that. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as always, had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Messi. Rashford. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mendieta. Still goalless at the moment. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. João Palhinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Just off target.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
They've played it short. And this is Messi. And a chance! He's He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Belletti.
Well played for Mendieta. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he plays one through. Hazard. Oh, super. Should it go? Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And it's João Palhinha. Now it's Messi. Jorginho gets a foot in here. Messi. He's gone for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
João Palhinha. And it's Messi. Kimmich. It's Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rashford. Good driving run. Decent chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adams. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich has it in a wide position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's come back out to him. In for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That's been drilled in, and he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. That's a corner kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Coming on the
Saka
field
coming
is
on here as
number
broadly
5.
expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And he decides to cross it.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number
And it's Alexander
17,
Arnold.
Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's Okazaki! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
For Barcelona.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
6 added minutes.
Barcelona
has been
take the
indicated.
lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Upamecano, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hakimi. Rafinha. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Batistuta. And the finish! And that's that. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Dun 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 dun. हार गए भाई. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
What?
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! It's in he goes again! Goal! Barcelona!
Jorginho.
At his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 10 minutes.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's onside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. And Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Wriggles his way through. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot!
What the fuck?
A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Costa Curta.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta driving forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Batistuta! Oh, crossbar! Rice. Back on the ball again. He's got away. Mendieta. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! back to the lead once more.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 59 minutes is
So we have a breakthrough.
15.
Now how will things develop from here? And it's Azar. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Batistuta. Shot could be on. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Rice. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a Rice. And it's been... Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's the keeper's ball. Now this could be a chance. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Thinks about the shot. Pass somewhat off target. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him
Rice.
is number
Hazard
18.
threads one in.
Substitution in progress.
He's picked his way through. Terrific header. And it's in. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Great chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona, after 89 minutes, is
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
has been indicated.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's good.
Takes a shot! Saka. And the through ball. And this is Batistuta. And he's got the... He's one-on-one, surely! He's having a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5. Hazard.
Barcelona making
Number
consecutive
27,
changes here.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number
Foden.
7. Rafinha.
Rice. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Batistuta taking in the accolade.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood, boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out wide. Messi. And it's Jorginho. Kimmich, here's chance! Decent enough try.
Kimmich certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hazard. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Mendieta. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. And it's Kimmich. Mendieta looking to add to his goal. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run, and one more try! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's had it taken off him. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Two minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Mbappe. Yamal. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Good chance here! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's De Bruyne. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a very decent ball now!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal. That'll be a throw.
Yamal,
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is
It's a sharp pass.
number 17, Rafinha.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. He has found the
Rafinha.
way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Not the most accurate pass. Referee's given a throw. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away?
In a nutshell now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, there's a probing ball. The final 5 minutes. Rafinha.
Now it's Batistuta.
And he's there to clear it. Throw it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Messi. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 5.
So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a run.
Samosa. Ya sai của ta mà nó.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Spin.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman is your perfect fit.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Also look and place it forward. Now it's Kimmich. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Lovely, now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kimmich.
Touching.
And he goes cross-field. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, we expected better, and so did he. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Hakimi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Batistuta. Baturina. That's been cut out, well played. Mendieta. And here's Batistuta. Mendieta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gaitska Mendieta. Good purposeful running this. And this is Batistuta. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Mendieta with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want... And Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Upamecano. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Batistuta. Cut it out. Messi with a definite foul there.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Mendieta. Oh, cracking ball. Messi. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Batistuta. Mendieta. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Spain. Number 2.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number
Mendieta,
13.
who's short.
Mbappe.
Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 14. Danny Olmo.
Messi! Oh, it's come loose.
Shell.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha!
Yes.
Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Knocks it into space. Jorginho. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. João Neves. Firmino. Now, real chance! And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about...
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's been shipped out wide. João Palhinha pressing high and with purpose. Played through into space. Can he latch on to this? Belletti.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jorginho is the team's great visionary, and it's Messi. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Beckham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This is Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first? He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Beckham. Pedri. Half an hour played now. Gets into some space. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
This is Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, super ball, there's the shot! That has been knocked clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Batistuta. Messi. Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Belletti. It's a searching pass.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
What the
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Mendieta. And it's Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. João Palhinha. Kimmich. Jorginho. Ball played for Mendieta. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good ball out wide. It's come to nothing. Gaitska Mendieta. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Aguero.
And Batistuta! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mendieta really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. Up he goes! And one more try! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Shot a goal!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's running through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Now it's Yamal. Yamal driving forwards. Pedri!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Van Dijk. And it's Timber. And here's Yamal. That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 20, Messi. Number 11,
Can they get him away?
Jorginho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 17,
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another
Number
go.
5, Bukayo Saka. Number 8,
And here's Batistuta.
John
Rafinha.
Substitutions taking place.
Aldero claims
The
comfort.
minute has been indicated.
Aguero.
And we're done.
Done.
Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Yes.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no short.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that.
Yes.
That's how they're going to make things happen.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Kaká. Most accurate pass. Howson. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that.
But-
Certainly gives you a very...
Bellingham! Oh, crossbar! Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius Junior. Batistuta. Chouameni. That's a sharp pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Batistuta. Kaká has a shot! That carried quite a threat. Chouameni. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been slung wide. He's being urged to... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
42 minutes is
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great chance! It's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Here's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great ball, chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Neves. Can he finish? That's got him rattled. Barcelona have their third corner. Howson gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, no joy this time. And the ball is out of play.
Good work, good work.
Chouameni. Kaká does well to get it back.
Raúl Ascenso.
Nicely weighted ball. Eder Militao. Mbappe. Oh, real chance to... Valverde. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Eder Militao. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
That's going in strong.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde cross. There's the header! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham tries a shot! There's the goal! They have stolen level at the last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question...
Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter.
And that's it. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game.